American Arbitrage.
If it's one thing you all know about me here at American Arbitrage, I pick what I love to sell. And I love sports cards. And here's another sports card video. I went out and I finally found some packs of 2020 Prism Draft football. I found a bunch of them in one spot and I bought them all. Let's see what I get. I'm glad I finally found some. This is 2020 Prism Draft football. I found this whole box and I bought all the packs. 11 packs, they're $12 a pack. Tua on the cover. I'm looking, of course, for Tua. I'm looking for Joe Burrow. I'm also looking for a lot of the wide receivers and running back prospects, as well as maybe some guys who could be hidden gems later, and I'll sell later. But some of the big names I will sell right away. With the draft being tomorrow, this is a good time to get these. If I get any parallels, it'll be even better. But right now, just a base chromium, Prism Joe Burrow is going for about 20 bucks. So let's see what I find. This will be fun. All right, guys, let's start with pack number 1. You want to be careful. Make sure these are on the bottom. And just going to cut across. All good. So actually, let me do this. This will be a little bit better. So there we go. Each one of these $12 packs comes with 2 6-packs and then 3 pink prisms. The pink prisms are going to be worth a little bit more. Hopefully, I'll also get some shiny goodness in these. So wish me luck. Okay, let's start with this first pack. See how I do. See who I get. So there's going to be football players in their college uniforms that are current players, like Josh Allen. He's been playing for, I think this will be his 3rd or 4th year. So this is not a rookie, but this is a Josh Allen card, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Then we got Alexander Madison. He is a rookie out of Boise State. So we're going to set that aside. We got a silver prism already. I think of a decent player here. T. Higgins. T. Higgins right there. Silver. Or is that a different color? Oh my God. It's a 1 of 1. A 1 of 1 T. Higgins. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. First pack. 1 of 1. Oh my gosh. And then I got Michael Pittman, which I think is another rookie. I can't even think now, man. Tony Pollard, another rookie, and then Terry McLaurin, who was a rookie last year. So let me put this in a top loader. Jeez. Okay, I got really excited about that one. On to the next pack. Honestly, with that card, there's going to be no market on it. It's a 1 of 1 black. The only one in existence. T. Higgins is actually a fairly decent player. He's probably going to be a 2nd-round pick. He played for Clemson. They won the national title. I paid $144 for all of these packs. I paid $12 a piece, I think. So I was about $141, $142, I think. All total with tax, $144. I'm not sure. That T. Higgins, I'm probably going to put at like $200, $250. I don't know if it's worth that. Don't know if it's going to go for that. But I'm going to put it high. The draft's tomorrow, so now's the time. And then, I'll be happy probably to take an offer lower than that. But I'm going to sell it. I think I'll get my packs paid for with just the first pack of, there's 3 in each. So, I mean, my first pack of like 3, my first pack of, 30 something that I'm going to open. So I've already made my day. So that's awesome. All the rest is gravy. So that's awesome. Let's see how well I do. We got a Josh Jacobs. Now, I got an orange. I'm not sure if those are numbered. Josh Jacobs is a great player, up and coming. This is his 2nd-year card, but I'm investing heavily in Josh Jacobs right now. He went out for over 1,000 yards for the Las Vegas Raiders last year, back when they were still in Oakland. And I'm investing in a lot of his rookies right now. I think he's going to go up pretty well. So I got that. Let's move on to the next one. Trying to organize these as I go. That's not the Carson Wentz. He played for North Dakota State. This is not his rookie card, but still a good-looking card. Cooper Coop. Yeah, he's I think he's actually Cooper Kupp. He's actually a rush. I get him all confused, but he plays for somebody. He's not a rookie, but he's a 2nd-year player or something. Is this numbered? Nope, this is just an orange prism, so I'm going to set that aside with my colorful prism cards. Here's some rookies. Jake Breland. Terry McLaurin again, great player, but not his rookie. And then Amari Cooper, another great player, but not his rookie. So let me put the rookies to the side. And so that had a pretty cool, colorful card, but nothing amazing in it. So these are the 3 pink cards. You know, what I would hope for out of all these, I'm going to get 11 of them. I would love to get a Joe Burrows or a Tua, a Justin Herbert, or a Jordan Love, one of the quarterbacks. But also, I mean, I'm sure I'll get somebody decent, but I wouldn't mind any of the wide receivers coming out, like Jerry Jeudy or Henry, Ruggs, sorry, and also CeeDee Lamb. Some of the running backs, I think what is his name, Swift, stuff like that out of Georgia. Sorry, I hit that. So we got to be careful when we're opening these. I'm not being as careful as I should, but I'm not really used to having the camera in front of me while I do this, so let me be careful. Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, look at how beautiful these cards are. I don't think that by itself is going to be worth too much, maybe $1 or something, but it's just a really sweet looking card. So we're going to put that aside with my pinks. Tom Brady. That is a nasty looking card. Go Michigan. That's probably $1 or $2 as well. And then my rookie from the pink is Antonio Gotti Golden. He is a wide receiver, I believe. I always like to look out, played for Liberty. Antonio Gandy Golden. So I always like to look out for wide receivers. Quarterbacks are always going to be your best, and running backs. But offense typically does the best in resale. This isn't going to be worth that much right now, but it could go up. The Prism is going to eventually get surpassed by the new products with the football, pro uniforms coming out. But for now, these should be the best ones on the market that are available. So let's go on to the next pack. Oh, let me just cut it. There we go. Hopefully this isn't too boring when I'm opening these. There's a lot of people on YouTube. If you guys are into this, I know a lot of you are here for my eBay stuff, but I'll sell all this on eBay. But there's a lot of people who open packs, real big time on YouTube if you're into this, and they resell, and some of them don't, and they collect. So they're fun to watch if you're into this. So let's see how I do on the first pack. Thought there was something thick in there, like maybe a jersey card. Jarrett Stidham, Auburn. He's going to be the starting quarterback, more than likely, for the Patriots this year. So his rookies, I would invest in, as well as his second-year card, so it's not going to be worth much. Deebo Samuels for the San Francisco 49ers. Beautiful card. I love Deebo Samuels. I think he's a good one to invest in, too, from last year. Here is Jacoby Brissett. He is the backup now, I believe, for the Colts, because they got Phillip Rivers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Joe Burrows. That's the guy I was looking for. Second pack, that's about a $20 rookie base right there. $20 shipped or so. So I can't ask for much more. I'm going to actually separate Joey here. I got a Travis Kelce. He's from the Kansas City team. And then another Zeke. Not bad. Let's go on to the next one. So we got a Mark Ingram. He is the starting running back, I believe, for the, you think he's on Baltimore now? DK Metcalf. I love DK. DK is amazing. It looks like I got a silver prism as well coming up. DK is a beast. I would also invest in his rookie cards. He's the wide receiver now for Seattle. So he's got Russell Wilson throwing to him. So his cards, I think, are going to go up. He's a physical, just animal, just beast dude. So he's awesome. Here we go. We got a silver KJ Hamler. He's not bad. I think he is a wide receiver for Penn State. The silver is what you want to look for in Prism typically. The silver for the draft pick are not quite as high as they will be in the regular Prism, but they're still worth holding on to. KJ Hamler is an offensive player, so definitely happy to get that. So I'm going to put that in my colorful pile over here. Let's see what else I got. I got a A.J. Dillon. That's a rookie right there. I'm not sure. I don't know much about him. Another Tommy Brady. And a McCaffrey. I love McCaffrey. Let's open these pinks. Let's see what I get. I'd love to get a Burrow. I'd love to give a Tua, Herbert, Jordan Love, somebody like that. Let's see what I get. It's somebody from ASU, so I don't know who that is. Here's McCaffrey. Just beautiful cards once again. They'll say Prism on the back. See Prism down there. It's a little confusing because the cards are called Prism as well. And the Prisms, they're not refractors like they used to be called back in the day. Stephon Diggs got traded to to Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Bills. And then my rookie is Eno Benjamin, who I believe is a running back. Yeah, a running back out of Arizona State. So I'll take it. I'll take all the colorful rookies I can get. All the shinies. They're cool cards for sure. Go on to the next one. So far, each pack is paid for itself. I got a 101 that's probably going to be worth, somewhere between, let's say, low end 100 all the way up to maybe 250 in the first pack. That was $12. Second pack, I got that Joey Burrows right there, and that should pay for that pack too. And then some, and I got all the rest of the cards for profit. And I'll be in the profit just on those 2 cards in each pack as well. I'm already in the profit for my whole investment, it seems, already. And who knows what else I'm going to get. Probably not another 101, but I might get another low-numbered one. I might, get another Joe Burrows. I might get a silver Joe Burrows. We'll see. Tua. I'd love to get some Tua cards. I think, even though he's injured, I think he's going to be okay. I don't know how big he's going to be, but he has potential to be big. So I didn't, he's going to be expensive to get, though, right now, too. So it's hard to invest low in him because he's not going to be a low-end player as far as price-wise. Marquise Brown for the Baltimore Ravens. He is a second-year player, so it's not a rookie. Emmitt Smith. He used to play for the Florida Gators. Just a sweet-looking card. Another Josh Jacobs, one of my personal favorites. Las Vegas Raiders, once they start having the seasons, I'm not 100% sure they're even going to have this season coming up, to be honest with you. But if they do, I grew up a Chargers fan growing up in LA, but, I've never had strong roots with any football team, with myself going down to Vegas usually. In normal times, I go down monthly. So when things go back to normal, I'll be going back down to Vegas. I'm going to try to catch at least 3 or 4 games a year of the Raiders. So I think I'm going to become a Raiders fan. And he'll be probably the jersey I get, Josh Jacobs. Here's a rookie, Jared Pinkey. I do not know who that is, guys. He looks like a tight end. Is he? Yep, he's a tight end. David Montgomery. Disappointed me on my fantasy football team last year, but I think he's bound for a breakout. I've invested in quite a few of his Prism rookies and stuff like that. See if they'll go up. Keenan Allen. Speaking of the Chargers, great receiver right there. Oh, shoot. I got more before I even do that. Deshaun Watson Clemson. So obviously not a rookie, but still in his rookie uniform. Leonard Fournette. I would have thought he would have done better in his career, but he's okay. He's above average. Got Matty Ice. Matt Ryan. So these aren't numbered, but they are beautiful. Really, really sharp looking cards. Can't complain about them at all. This is also kind of typically a preview of what the draft cards should look like for basketball coming next year. So they should be similar. J.K. Dobbins, he should be one of the first running backs off the board after Swift. He played for Ohio State. So he's a decent rookie, I'd say. Tony Pollard. Is he even a rookie? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think he is. And then Terry McLaurin. They really put out a lot of Terry McLaurin cards. Goodness. Here's a pink. Wish me luck, guys. These are fun. I hope you're enjoying this. Feel free to comment what your favorite pull is so far. These are a lot of fun. I'm knocking over my cheap tripod here. Looks like an LSU card in the back. Could that be Joe Burrows? If that's Joe Burrows, guys, that's a $30 card, maybe 40. Peyton Manning. I know this card's probably not worth too much because draft typically doesn't have too much value for the base, but that's beautiful. I still think that's like worth $1 or $2. George Kittle. That's a beautiful card as well. Joe Burrow. You got to be kidding me. Another pack, guys. Another 3-pack that paid for itself again. Joe Burrow. This is just ridiculous, guys, what I'm getting in this. This is just sick. I'm just beyond stoked. So this pink Joe Burrow, I haven't looked him up. I think the silvers were 40 or 50. A pink should be more than the base, so I'd say 25 to 30 on that right there. So if you find these guys, they're treating me well. I also bought, goodness gracious, I'm knocking everything over. I also bought some draft pick basketball this year before it went crazy and you couldn't find anything. And I got a Zion Silver. This was just in, I think, a blaster box, so like a $20 box. I got a Zion Silver, a blue Zion, and a regular Zion, and I sold them cheap. I sold them for like $75. But they didn't hold their value super well. That's the stuff with the draft pick stuff. As soon as regular pro jersey stuff comes out, this stuff will go down in value. I mean, Joe Burrows will always be popular. The 101 is probably not going to go down, but the rest of them will. And definitely people do not want like base rookies of these guys typically. And, you know, after the new, you know, pro uniform stuff comes out. Keep trying to open it, and I could, but I'm just going to do it this way. So I've already, I mean, like I'm not even 4 packs in, and I'm already well into the profit on all these. I'd assume with that T. Higgins, I could be wrong, but let's say the T. Higgins goes from the low end for 100. I'm already broke even, maybe even in a profit. But I think that T. Higgins could go for more, especially with the draft tomorrow. I could be wrong. They feel thick, but that's probably... You know, honestly, with jersey cards, I would prefer to have a colorful rookie over a jersey card, a silver rookie. Jersey cards just aren't worth what they used to be, guys. They're just not that hard to find. And I've got to come up with a better setup for this, guys. It's okay. You can even see my tripod. That doesn't look very professional now, does it? Here, guys, I'm putting everything down here. You can see if we edit this. Let's go. Derrick Henry. Oh my gosh, something happened in the other room there. Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson. Beautiful card. Obviously not his rookie, but still cool. Aaron Rodgers used to play for Cal, if you guys didn't know that. We have a Laviska Shenault Jr. He's going to be a decent receiver, I think. He's got a little bit of question marks around him, but I still think he has the physical skills to be an amazing player. So I think that might be a decent player to invest in this year. Christian McCaffrey and Peyton Manning. Everybody's being loud in the other room, guys. As you know, I'm in a store. That's where I work out of, and I rent a good part of it, and everybody's talking in my girlfriend's room in the furniture area. So she's been doing deliveries and stuff, so contactless deliveries, don't worry. So here is another box, or another pack. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Nick Bosa, Barry Sanders, a Jared Goff orange, yeah. I love the oranges, but Jared Goff, yeah. Denzel Mim, I think he's like a sleeper pick right here. He's a first or second rounder, in my opinion. We'll see how he does. And then we got another George Kittles and Jerry Rice. He played at Southwest Mississippi. Let's see if I'm right, guys. See if I remembered. He played at Mississippi Valley State. I was close. I was really close, guys. You got to give me credit for that. Okay, I feel like I'm being greedy at this point. I'll be happy to accept another Joe Burrows, but I mean, I'd love to get a Tua. I'd love to get a Jordan Love. I'd love to get Herbert. And I got a Missouri guy. Who could a Missouri guy be? Javon Kinley? Is that Missouri? I don't remember. Here's another Zeke. Another pink Zeke. But seriously, I'll take doubles of Tom Brady all day and doubles of Zeke, honestly. Was I right? No, it's Albert Aquibunum. I don't know who he is, but based on his number, he is a tight end. So there we go. Another pink. Sweet, guys. This is amazing. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This has been a lot of fun for me. I don't know when this video is going to come out. I have 2 like what sold videos that I just have been too tired to finish up, but I'm going to probably try to put out a what sold video and this video on the same day, and then do another what sold video in the next couple days, and then I have another one that's going to be lined up with the stuff that I've got to ship out here on my days off. So I'm about 2 weeks behind, even though I haven't filmed. So I'm still doing videos here on YouTube. I just haven't been doing them as much as I would like, but that's okay. I don't come to the shop every night now after work. I just get so tired. It's stressful at the Sam's Club. So, Saquon, Penn State. Juju Smith-Schuster. Here's a green one. There we go. The green ones aren't worth as much as you'd hope. I don't believe they're numbered. They never have been. Darryl Henderson. Also, the like green versions of insert cards I think are worth even less. That's still cool. Darryl Henderson, running back. I vaguely heard of him. He's going to get drafted, but I don't know where and to who, but that's not bad. I'll take it. Then we got a Jake Fromm. He's probably going to come off the board in the 2nd or 3rd round out of Georgia. Little known fact about Jake Fromm that I just learned today. He was a slugger in the Little League World Series in 2011. Look up Jake Fromm and look up Little League World Series. This dude just mashed the ball. He was a baseball kid. So That's not a bad rookie in my opinion. I like it. Everybody's yelling. Todd Gurley and Courtland Sutton. Here's another player to look out for, guys. He is the wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. I think he's going to have a breakout year this year or next year. His rookie cards were last year, I believe, 2019. So Courtland Sutton. This is not his rookie card. And Todd Gurley, I think he ended up in Atlanta. He's kind of on a downward trajectory, honestly. We'll see. Running backs don't have, unfortunately, the longest careers. I wish they did, but that's a tough position to play. Dwayne Haskins, another guy I'm investing in rookie cards. This is his second year. I think he has, any starting quarterback, especially a young one, if you can get their cards inexpensively, I would. If they have you got to remember, 2 years ago, Patrick Mahomes' cards in the summer were not worth that much, $3, $4, $5. And then when he had that monster MVP season, they went up and up. And Lamar did the same thing. Not quite as high as Patrick did the year before, but his stuff went up so high, and he was MVP. That being said, Kyler Murray, I think, has potential with DeAndre Hopkins coming over to the Cardinals, and they also have Kenyon Drake, who's a great running back. He has potential. He doesn't quite have the arm strength of a Mahomes or the elusiveness of a Lamar Jackson, or the strength, really. But he's got an arm, so we should. I would invest in him if you can get his stuff inexpensively, which is hard to do. So we go Mark Andrews. Speaking of the Baltimore Ravens, ooh, did I get an autograph? Oh, guys, I got an autograph. Darryl Henderson, it looks like. Autographs. That's awesome. Mark Andrews, he is the tight end for the Baltimore Ravens. I think his rookie cards are worth investing in. He's a big dude who can play. Let's see. Oh, no, it's Darrell Taylor. I do not know who that is, but it's a blue auto. Look at these, man. They are just sick. That is so cool, guys. I'm just going to start sounding like all those other guys. This is sick, Mojo, or whatever, but that's not really me, but that's still cool. I don't know who he is, to be honest with you guys. He looks like a safety or a cornerback, so I'll do some research on him, but pretty card. Isaiah Simmons, he is a great player. I just think he's going to do a lot of amazing things. He could go anywhere from... He's probably not going to go second. Chase Young should go second to the Washington Redskins, but I think he has a chance to be anywhere from the second to... He'll be in the top 10, but he's a game changer. Good player out of Clemson. Dak Prescott and Sony Michel out of the Patriots, I believe. So, man, I'm doing cool, man. I even got an auto that I don't know if that pays for the pack. It doesn't seem like a high-end auto, but still, I mean, these packs have been nothing but good to me. I've never had a problem with draft pick basketball or football. The key is to buy it when they first come out within the first week or two, because they do go down in value after that. So if you can get them in the first week or two, I tend to pull some pretty decent stuff. So here's a Jerry Rice, Travis Kelce, and the rookie is A.J. Dillon, who, to be honest with you, I don't know who that is. But he looks like a running back, and he is a running back. So, a lot of these guys, if I don't know who they are, I may post them because Prism's kind of popular at this very moment, but I may hold on to them too. I don't mind holding on to them and see if they become better players. And even if Prism draft isn't going to be their best rookie they ever had, a pink one could still get me $2 or $3, $4 or $5. If it was a pink Prism draft Mahomes or something, it could go for 20, 30, 40, $50. Actually, a lot more than that, probably. So the first pack of this one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. There'll be a recap at the end if you guys want to skip through if you're getting bored with it, but hopefully you're not that bored. I'm trying to give you as much information on this stuff that I can, that I know. Matt Ryan, very underrated quarterback, plays well every year. Cooper Coop, like I said, he's a wide receiver, but I think he's actually a backup. No, I get confused if he's a guy that's on the Rams. There's another Cooper guy that's was a receiver, I think, and now is that Cooper Rush? Yeah, Cooper Rush. I think he's a backup for Dallas Cowboys. So here is Jared Goff. I don't like Jared Goff that much. Here's Zach Moss. There we go. Go Utes, baby. The Utes really had a good season. I mean, there was a time there that I thought they were going to go to the playoffs now. I graduated from the University of Utah. I am a Utah man. I love the Utes, and they're wearing their sweet all-black uniforms right there. Sweet card. Zach Moss is probably one of the best running back prospects we've had since Matt Asiata, if you guys remember him. I had a class with Matt Asiata back in the day. Astrology. So I love that card for personal reasons. Preston Williams, who I believe is a rookie as well. Chris Carson, who is running back for the Seattle Seahawks. as you buy these cards and you sell them, you get to know who these players are. That's probably that in fantasy football. I don't watch as many games as I used to. I know I watch the highlights sometimes, or at least check the box scores or the who won in the records and stuff, but I don't follow it like game for game like when I was a kid. But as far as playing fantasy football, that helps to learn a lot about football, honestly. And I'm a fantasy football fanatic. Marquise Brown, I'm getting a lot of those. Another Emmett. We're getting a lot of doubles, but I'm getting doubles of Joe Burrows. I'm getting doubles of Tom Brady. I'll live with that. We got a silver coming up, guys. Rookie Nate Stanley, who I think is he's a quarterback. Nate Stanley out of Iowa. Yeah, out of Iowa. That's a Prism, a silver Prism. These are the cards. Like, for example, if this was basketball and it was the new Prism and it was Zion, that's like a $600 card. Obviously, this is nothing like that. But it takes it from being nothing to a little bit of something. So I'll take it. Here we go. We got a Steven Montez out of Colorado, the quarterback. Kyler Murray. I love me some Kyler Murray, guys. Dan Marino out of Pitt. He was passed up by a lot of teams back in 1983. That was the year John Elway was picked, Jim Kelly was picked, but they picked Ken O'Brien for the Jets over Dan Marino. They picked Todd Blackledge out of Penn State over Dan Marino. I think Blackledge went to, gosh, I forgot what team he went to. Did he go to the Falcons? I don't remember. But yeah, Dan Marino, just big arm, great player. Terry Bradshaw, look at that. What college did he play for? I don't even know. Alabama? Did he play at Alabama? No, Louisiana Tech. Another Louisiana Tech guy, if you're a Utah person, Karl Malone. Beautiful card. And is that a Saquon? Nope, that's a Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin stuff I've been selling a bit of because he is the primary, I'd say, one of the best receivers with Mike Evans on the Bucs, and Tom Brady's is now a Bucs player. So here is another Antonio Gandy Golden. Hopefully he's good. Okay, so next pack. They were talking a lot over there, so I stopped for a second, and my mom called. So I am back here with 3 more packs. I still got 4 more. So this is 5 more of these packs left, so hopefully you're enjoying this, guys. And if you're not, I appreciate you watching, even though you're not enjoying it. I appreciate you listening to me ramble. Let's see what else I get. Matthew Stafford. Brett Favre, he played at some weird Missouri school, if I remember right. He played, I don't know, Southwest Mississippi, sorry. Miles Sanders, he is a starting running back, I believe, or second running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's that's just a little thing that came off. Next up, T. Higgins. So this is the same player as the 1/1, so that's what a normal card looks like. And this is the 1/1. You can see there's nothing on the back of that. But I like T. Higgins. I think he has, I could have got a lot worse 1/1s, and I'm not complaining. I was not expecting anything of that nature. So, Deontay Johnson, I believe he's on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Running back, right? No wide receiver. One thing from having done this for years, collected cards, is I hate when I don't have them organized. Sometimes my boxes are a mess, but the cards are organized or in the process of being organized. Next up, so Deontay Johnson. Russell Wilson played for the Wisconsin Badgers, also was drafted by the Colorado Rockies, and there is a 2010 or 9 Bowman baseball rookie card for Russell Wilson, if you like that. Another, I thought that was no more rookies then, I guess. So just the T. Higgins, that makes sense. So let's put that in that pile of base. Okay, another pack. Saquon Barkley. You get a lot of cool stars in these. They're not worth a ton, but they're still fun. Saquon. Oftentimes, if I get enough, I'll make a lot. Like the Tom Brady's, I'll probably put together the 2 pink Tom Brady's. Ooh, I got a purple. I don't know. Purple's probably numbered, but I don't know. So let's find out. Saquon Barkley. So I got 2 Saquons in this pack. It's Matty Ice. I always seem to get Matty Ice and insert stuff. I don't know why. No, so that purple is not numbered. I don't know why I thought it might be, but might be rare. I don't know. It's not a color I've seen yet. So I think I have another colorful Matty Ice or something. Yeah, I got an orange, so I'll probably lot those together. They're not going to go for a lot, unfortunately, but still cool. John Elway Alvin Kamara, and the rookie is Christian Fulton. He's a cornerback, and I think he's a decent quarterback, probably second rounder if I remember. I could be right or wrong. I could be right as well, but I'm probably wrong. So let's put that over there. T. Higgins is in the wrong spot, and then base. Let's see what I get pink-wise. I mean, you can see why these cards are somewhat popular, though, because they're just such good-looking cards. Got to hand it to Panini. When they took over the football license back in 2016, I was not happy. I think a lot of people weren't, but I think they've done okay. I would still love to have tops around in football still, and Upper Deck, to be honest, but I think they're doing okay. Joey Bosa, San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers right there, so that's going to go in that pile. David Montgomery, and the rookie is T. Higgins, man. It's a T. Higgins kind of day. T. Higgins for the win, guys. I don't mind that. It beats getting typically the worst position to get, I'd say, is offensive line. But the weird thing is if you get offensive line autographs, actually offensive line is okay sometimes because they don't make a lot of rookies of offensive linemen. And you'll find offensive linemen autographs, especially older ones from 10, 15, 20 years ago, could be worth a bit because they just didn't make that many. Also, you're going to start to get, when you're dealing with these also, they could be players who maybe don't play very well, like I don't know if Steven Montez out of Colorado is going to have a great NFL career, but he was a great player at Colorado. So his cards, if you got an autograph 10 years down the road, could still sell to a Buffalo fan, Colorado Buffalo fan. So, and I've done that with some of these old cards I've gotten that are 20-year-old autographs. I've literally had, I believe, family members buy the cards. Like, the cards aren't worth much, but, the player played in college and he has an autograph card, and this, brother or uncle bought a card. Or maybe they bought it themselves and they were just using somebody else's name. Who knows? So let's open these. Probably a better way to do this, but they're still staying pretty crispy, so I'm not worried about it that much. Julio Jones out of the Atlanta. Daniel Jones, another rookie to invest in, guys. Fairly obviously starting quarterback for the Giants. Marlon Mack, Indianapolis Colts. And Chase Claypool. He is a defensive player, I'm taking it. Yeah, no, he's a wide receiver for Notre Dame. So I don't know who that is, guys, but he might be decent. Emphasis on might. Jimmy Garoppolo, he played somewhere weird. Yes, Eastern Illinois. Isn't that where Tony Romo played too? Eastern Illinois? If you guys know, let me know. Debo, South Carolina. That's a second-year player. Gardner Minshew, Washington State, guys. You know what I'm talking about. He's a good player, second-year player. Michael Thomas, stud, New Orleans Saints. Gosh, what is up with Cooper Kupp? I think that's a second Cooper Kupp one I got as well. I'll take it, I guess. I mean, I'm happy to get anything. This is fun. AJ Espinoza, he's a defensive end. Yep. Rookie out of, that looks like Iowa. Yep, Iowa. DJ Chark out of, well, LSU, but DJ Chark plays for the Jaguars. Pretty good player. And then another Kyler Murray. I'm never going to complain about a Kyler Murray. LSU. If I got another Joe Burrows, I mean, there's a lot of LSU players in this, but if I got another Joe Burrows, guys, you might have saw that. I wasn't looking. DeAndre Hopkins. I was trying to make it fun. DeAndre Hopkins now on the Arizona Cardinals, going to help this man, Kyler Murray, quite a bit, I hope. Jimmy G. Nope. I got Christian Fulton. But still, I think he's a decent player from what I've heard vaguely. I remember his name being mentioned in some mock drafts. That's the extent of my knowledge on who he is. I think I'm down to 3 more packs, guys. Let's go. There's my wipes, as you can see over there. DJ Moore. Garner, well, let me put these away. You guys know how I'm particular about that. Gardner Minshew, I love it. Derek Carr. Yatur Gross Matos. He is a good end, I think, defensive end for Penn State. Now, I was looking up some of these one-of-ones. I did see a Yatur one-of-one on bid that was already up at $31. He's not an offensive player, not on a, an offensive player is going to do well with name recognition. I think T. Higgins is going to do considerably well. And I also while you could put it on auction, I'm just going to put up at a high price and let some offers come in, and maybe it'll sell at the higher price. I don't even know if that's a high price. If I were to grade this and he had a great season, it could be a very, very expensive card somewhere down the road. But a 1-of-1 draft Prism compared to a 1-of-1 Prism is a big difference still, unfortunately. But still, I'm going to ask $250 and we'll see what happens. And I will keep you guys updated because it'll be fun. So let's put the Matos over there. Got another purple coming up. We got an Odell Beckham Jr. A.J. Brown, great up-and-coming wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. Purple, Curtis Weaver. I do not know who that is. Boise State, I should know who that is. Defensive end. Here's a player who I'm high on. Henry Ruggs Jr., or the third, I'm sorry. Henry Ruggs the third. He is a speedster. This guy is so fast. Like track level speed. He should be a top 15 pick. Could really, really add to a lot of offensive, like San Francisco, for example, if he gets drafted by them. But that's cool. I like that rookie. Not worth a ton yet, but you know, all it takes is a couple games. And there's a couple more base. Jerry Rice pink. I think I already had a Jerry Rice pink. I don't like Jerry Rice. Travis Kelce. And speaking of the Colorado Buffalo quarterback, Steven Montez pink. Steven Montez pink. I'll take it. I always like to get offensive players when I get parallels. With Steven Montez, I don't know if he's going to be worth much right now. I'm going to double check his value. I might, well, I mean, pinks are never going to be worth too much. The hyper pinks, or pink pulsars as they're called. But, well, they are going to be worth some, but I mean, more than the regular ones. But it's probably one I wouldn't. I don't know. I could hold on to that. We'll see. It's really, really, to make the money, it's really important how you piece this stuff out right now, because I've got to get the Burrows out probably right now, even though, because he's super hot right now and there's not a ton of stuff available on him. Although his stuff will probably get hotter. His Prism draft will go down as regular Prism comes out, as other brands come out. So the autograph I'll probably put out. Some of these I might take pictures of, have them ready, and put them out tomorrow when the draft starts. Once I know, oh, this guy got picked, post that card. But with the Joe Burrows and stuff, I don't need to wait. But some of the guys I might. Another Josh Jacobs, guys. I am big on Josh Jacobs, as you guys know. Deshaun Watson. I got a silver George Kittle. Now, George Kittle is a really interesting case of a tight end where if you get his rookie cards, they're worth a lot, because there's not a lot of rookie cards of his out there for some reason. They didn't produce a lot. I don't feel like there's a lot. There's a few, but I feel like there's less than normal. But, it's a silver base. It's unfortunately not too good, but it's not bad at all either. So I'm going to put that over there. Another Antonio Gotti Golden. I don't know much about him. Maybe he's great. Darius Slayton. I didn't know he played at Auburn. And another Kyler Murray. I'll take all the Kyler Murrays I get and lot them up, even though it's second year. I could get, honestly, if it takes $2 to sell them in a lot plus shipping, I'll do it. I feel like I can get $20 to $30 selling some of these kind of odds and ends, just lotting them up by player or team even. And that helps you to pay back what you make. If you want to make a profit, you got to sell everything if you want to make a profit. What you can, like base Leonard Fournette, you're not going to be able to do anything with unless you want to do a stack of them and put them on auction or something. Here's another green coming up, Deshaun Watson. That's a lime green, I think, guys. Is that numbered? Yes, it is. So Aaron Rodgers. And this is a Deshaun lime green. So these are numbered to 125, if you guys can see this. So they made 125 of this Deshaun. Unfortunately, not. I mean, if it was a rookie, that'd be a big deal. If it was a Joe Burrows, have more than the T. Higgins probably. Maybe not, but the Deshaun Watson is still cool. Maybe $5, $10 card. So I'll take it. I'm happy with that. And then another Enu Benjamin rookie, Ezekiel Mecole Hardman, a speedy wide receiver that plays for the Chiefs, who could very well turn into a very good player, especially because his quarterback is one Patrick Mahomes. So let's see the pink pack. Still love, I haven't gotten any Tua stuff at all. I'd love to get anything Tua related, even a base. But a pink would be nice. Another Benjamin. I already saw it, so I got a couple Enus. I don't mind getting doubles because you can lot them up and sell them a little easier sometimes. A Baker Mayfield, that's a pretty card. I like Baker quite a bit, even though he had kind of a down year. So there we go. I don't know. I might lot up all these odds and end star, like all these colorful ones. I'll probably end up lotting them, except for the Toms and a couple ones I could separate. Get my money back out of them. They don't do me any good sitting here. Whatever I get, because it seems like I'm already going to do well. So yeah, man, if I can get another Joe, that'd be great. A Tua would be fun, even though Tua's not really worth as much as Joe right now. I haven't got any Jordan Loves or Justin. It's just been Joe, but I'm not going to complain if I had to get only 2 quarterback cards, basically, of the top 4. Joe would have been the one I wanted. So Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, Brett Favre, Trayvon Diggs. I think he's related to Stephon Diggs, which is he's on the Buffalo Bills now. So there we go. Dalvin Cooks and Marquise Brown. We're almost done with these guys. Sorry, my phone is getting low. Here's the silver coming up. We got Miles Sanders. Getting a lot of Penn State guys. We got Saquon, 2020 draft right here. Shea Patterson, Michigan. Looks like a Tom Brady right there. He was a quarterback for Michigan. Silver refractor. Not bad at all. Tyler Johnson. He is from Minnesota. Wide receiver. Don't know much about him. Good looking Baker card in my opinion. I love the artistry there of how they have the ball right there. I don't know. I think it looks cool. And then Darryl Henderson, that is a rookie. And my last pink pack, guys. The Joe would be the best card I could probably get, which I already got. It's Alabama. I didn't see who it was, so there's a possibility for a Mr. Tua. We shall see. A Debo. I love Debo. Shark. High on Shark. Jerry Jeudy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm big on Jerry Jeudy, guys. He should be a top 10, top 15 pick. I don't know if this pink's going to go for that much, to be honest with you. I'm not sure, but I will go look up some of this stuff and kind of give you guys an idea of what some of this will go for. So stay tuned if you're still interested. So let's go over the fun part. What is the value on what I just bought? Now, the key to this, especially with the draft Prism, is to move this stuff snappy, as fast as you can. Joe Burrow is always going to have value. He's going to be the first pick tomorrow for the Cincinnati Bengals, almost undoubtedly, unless they trade and somebody else gets him with the number 1 pick. But he's always going to be worth something. But you want to move these really quick because the college uniformed cards typically are not going to hold their value as long. So let's start out with the main one I got. This card, literally, as you guys saw, in the very first pack I opened. Now, there's some scratches on the case because it's just an old case I put this in. But it's in mint condition. It is what they call a black Prism. So T. Higgins, he was on the national championship team, a wide receiver, very good player. I mean, probably if I had to pick one of 20 players to get a 101 out of, he would have been in the top 20. Now, if this was Joe Burrow, I would have to send it into PSA, and I don't like sending stuff into PSA that much. It's just not worth the time. But T. Higgins, 1 of 1, the only one in the world made. Now, I did some research. There's one of 1 of a defensive player that's got a lot of bids at like 30 something right now. Honestly, I probably would not put a card like this on auction. He will be drafted probably in the 2nd or 3rd round, so he might not be drafted till Friday. I'm going to probably put this, I don't know, at least $200 OBO. I might put it at $250. I might put it at $500. I don't know. There is no market for this. I'm going to put it and just put best offer and let people decide. I do want to sell it, and I am going to move it. I'm not going to hold on to it. There's no real reason for me to hold on to it, I believe. So I'm going to try to move it. So I'm guessing anywhere between 2 and 500. 500 would be really high. But, if I got 200, I'd be very happy. So that's not bad. Next best card I got was a card I was really looking for. The number 1 pick in tomorrow's draft, Joe Burrow. This is a pink pulsar. It's not numbered. Pink pulsar refractor. I'm going to show you guys what these are currently going for. They're going anywhere from like 30 to 45 plus shipping. Don't put this on auction if you find something like this. This is going to go on a buy it now. He's going to get drafted tomorrow, number 1. I'm going to go on the high end, and you guys know me. I like to go low and be on the bottom, but this is not the time to do that with the draft tomorrow. It's actually a time to maybe even go a little above the high. So I'm going to put this at least 45 plus shipping, maybe 50 plus shipping. And, I will take a little less by tomorrow if I don't get it by the end of tomorrow. But I'd be surprised if I had that after tomorrow night. Here's a base rookie, most of the base rookies, and I got a whole stack of base rookies and, refractor shiny rookies, but this is better than all of them. Just a base Joe Burrow rookie right here. This is going right now. The market's about 20 to 22 plus shipping. Sometimes it goes a little lower if you don't know what you're doing or if you're starting it as an auction, but as a buy it now, this should be an easy 20. Once again, I'm probably going to go on the higher end of the market and maybe ask 25, 28, maybe 30 even. I don't know. Here's a couple other cool cards I got. Unfortunately, this is just a veteran card, but this is what they call a lime prism. So these are numbered to 125. I have a lot of Deshaun Watson numbered cards, some of them as low as 50 that aren't his rookie. He's popular, but typically veterans numbered cards don't go for as much. So the key with this one is to move it as fast as possible because there's still people really watching what's going on with the Prism. So gosh, I hope $5 to $10 plus shipping. It could go for a little less, and I'll sell it for what it's worth, whatever somebody wants to give me. I don't know anything about this guy, unfortunately, Darrell Taylor. I did a little bit of research on some of the draft, and I haven't heard his name, so I don't know much about him. Out of Tennessee. That's just an old case. I'm recycling cases. But it's a blue autograph, so I'm not sure what this will go for, but it's probably worth at least $3 or $4 plus shipping. I might hold on to that, see if he turns into a good player, and just keep it and hold on to it. Here is my stack of colorful rookie cards. This is a green Prism Darryl Henderson. He is a running back. Green is not necessarily the best in the world, but they are a little rarer than the pink Pulsar ones. This is a purple one. These aren't numbered. This is a guy out of Boise State. We got 3 silvers. Now, you guys, if you're following the hobby a little bit and reselling, the silvers are always great. In the draft Prism, they don't seem to be doing that amazing this year, unfortunately. They're not adding too much value. Like a Joe Burrow silver would be worth maybe $40, $50. But I got some quarterbacks. We got, this probably went from a $1 card to maybe a $3 or $4 or $5 card. Shea Patterson, another quarterback out of Iowa, Nate Stanley. These ones will all be posted. I may not post them until they get picked in the draft. Once they get picked, I'll have the card ready, probably in a draft, and I'll put a price on it. I'll let them know kind of what pro team they're on and stuff, and then see if we can't get it sold to a fan of that team. KJ Hamler, a wide receiver out of Penn State. Pretty decent player. Another silver Prism. Happy to have that. Probably my favorite shiny one outside of the Burrows and the T. Higgins is this Jerry Jeudy. He should be a top 10 pick in my estimation. At least top 15. He won't make it past 15 with the needs in the draft. If he went past San Francisco at 13, I think is where they're at. I'd be very surprised. But there's a Jerry Jeudy. Probably ask $3 or $4 or $5 plus shipping. Another T. Higgins, guys. Here's a T. Higgins pink. I'm also got a base T. Higgins. There's a whole bunch more. Nothing amazing. Some defensive players. Montez out of Colorado. Got a whole stack of base rookie cards here. The best, in my opinion, being probably Henry Ruggs, who should be a top 15 pick. He's a very quick, speedy receiver. Could go to Las Vegas, could go to San Francisco, could go to maybe Jacksonville, not sure. Got a bunch more pink Pulsars, got a couple Tom Brady. Probably going to lot the Tom Brady's together by themselves. I got, doubles of Jerry Rice, doubles of Ezekiel Elliott. I'll probably do those separately, and then the rest of the stack, along with these colorful veterans as well, I'm probably going to put in a lot and just sell them off for what I can get, $20, maybe $15, $20. And there's a couple more of the colorful ones that are George Kittle, who is an amazing player. And then a whole bunch of base, and there's a bunch of, stars in here. A bunch of Peytons, bunch of, Saquon Barkley, Deshaun Watson. There's a bunch of cool players in this. Marlon Mack, Jared Goff. I'll probably pick the best players, some Peyton Mannings and stuff, maybe do little mini lots and see if I can't get $1 or $2 a lot plus shipping. So that's how you make money. You got to make money off every little card. And believe it or not, you get 2 or 3 Peyton Mannings from the latest release, or, somebody a little bit more popular. Maybe not Saquon, but there's players like, there's some players that, there's another Saquon, Emmitt Smith. You get some of the, hot players like a Patrick Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson. You get 2 or 3 of those players, and you might get $10, $20, believe it or not. I just sold a base from last year or 2 years ago of Patrick Mahomes, just a base card that wasn't worth really anything for $4 plus shipping. So I was happy to do that. So I'm really stoked about this, guys. It was a good pickup. I was happy. You know, there's always a little bit of risk when you're buying cards like that. But I've had real luck with draft pick Prism. You just have to move the cards exceptionally quick. You can't wait, because once they have pro player uniforms out, they're not worth nearly as much. So I think I did good. I'd say I spent $142 to $144. I'm hoping to get all that back just on the T. Higgins plus, and then the Burrows, everything added. I think there's a good chance I can make almost double my money. And, you know, that's with a really good break. So you're not always going to make a ton of money on these. You know, if I had just bought the T. Higgins pack for $12, I would have made a ton. But, you know, I noticed that when I buy more at once, when I can find them and I can afford it, I'll do better. I'll always make some money, and sometimes a lot of money. Because, I mean, if that black 101 was Joe Burrow, which would have been very unlikely, I would have that up at, I mean, I could be crazy, but I'd have that up $3,000 to $5,000. So just for the record. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Click like and subscribe. If you got this far, you probably like the video and you probably want to subscribe, and share this with your friends. Let them know, you know, that I'm out here doing stuff, and I appreciate you guys. Carry an American Arbitrage out. Look what I just noticed, guys. There's some surface issues on this 1/1 T. Higgins. I think it's the only card I have that has any surface issues. I was like, was it from the case I put it in or something? When I was looking at it after I was about to post it, and it wasn't. It was pulled. It was actually pulled like this. So, I mean, I was about to list this for $500, and now I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it up and see what people say and see if people want it.